Hello, YouTube. So, welcome back to another video. So, as you can tell by the title, I am going to be doing another mukbang, and this time I'm about to be eating some delicious Five Guys. So, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly get this all set up so I can start eating, and then we're gonna get into this video. All right. So now the food is all set up. Let me go ahead and describe a little bit of what I'm gonna be eating before I go ahead and get into this food. I'm so excited to be eating this. Burgers are definitely one of those things that are always delicious. So I got a cheeseburger with lettuce, tomato, onion, grilled mushroom, grilled green pepper, and what else? Bacon, of course. Oh, it's a bacon cheeseburger. And yeah, I think that's it. That's all I'm seeing in here. Oh, and tomato. Did I say that? There's tomato in there. Oh, that smells so good. And then on the sides, of course, we have fries. This is a large fry, which was way too much. As if you ever ordered from Five Guys, you know they always put one full cup. I think this is actually one of their large cups. They fill it with fries and then like they let it overflow so that there's always some hanging around the bottom of the bag. So that's what these fries are right here. And then the sauces on the side, we got hickory smoked barbecue sauce and ketchup, and then a peanut butter milkshake. I don't know if it's just a California thing or what, but dipping your fries in your milkshake is a very special little thing that I do. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people do it. So I hope you don't find it gross. It's actually pretty delicious. And a peanut butter milkshake from there, so good. So we're going to go ahead and, of course, I usually start with a fry. So let's get into this. I was so hungry too. Let me tuck this mushroom back into that burger. It's so funny how your mouth just starts salivating as soon as there's food available. Even when it's not available yet. Like when you start thinking about food, it just kicks in. Let's get a dip in this milkshake so you can see what I mean. Wow. That peanut butter really does something different. Wow, that's delicious. So yeah, I'm really happy with what I ordered. Let's take a bite of this burger. Oh, you ever see the stuff just popping out the sides and you have to eat it now? This is a grilled green pepper. Yes. Okay, let's get into this burger. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so good. No, wait. Let's do another. Grilled mushroom. Well, the way this food is tasting, this mukbang won't be very long because this is about to be gone. Wow. What's that? Yes. Okay. Honestly, hold on. Why these flavors are exploding in my mouth right now? I can't even. Did I have something to talk about anyway? That burger's all juicy. All of the things I added to it were absolutely the right choice. Wow. Yes. It's just that simple. Yes. Wow. So, I swear, it's like the same motorcyclist knows exactly when I start filming, and they pull up every day. Oh my gosh. This is why I want to move from LA. Low key. Is one of the reasons why I want to move from LA. Besides the fact that everybody's kind of on this, like, I don't know how to describe it. They're on a different vibe. Like they're trying to live a life that's a lot more shallow. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but it doesn't fit me. And that's part of the reason why I've been living here for so long. And like I really haven't been out. I haven't made a lot of friends here. Like, doesn't anybody just want to drive out to nature and like just be in it? Is that okay still? Like, I want to go out by a mountain that has like a river and like sit on the thing. I don't know, sing with friends. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't want to. I don't want to do all this flashy stuff in LA and like. I'm not judging the people who enjoy that, because like it's not like I'm saying I never want to be able to do it. It's just that that stuff doesn't mean anything to me right now. In this moment where I am in my life, it doesn't mean a lot to be doing flashy things. Mm. Oh, that milkshake though. That means a lot to me. Yes. Also, this this meal, usually I'll cook my lunch or whatever, but this meal is to celebrate. I took my final on my physics course that I was taking online today, and I passed. And I am very proud of myself. Oh, I actually have something that I want to share from the course. It is I have let me take a bite real quick. Let me keep on eating cuz I don't know if I'm willing to take my attention away from here yet. Hold on. As you can see, this burger is already almost gone cuz it didn't even need to be that good. I honestly would have settled for less, but Blessed. Is that good? Can I rotate real quick? Will I be able to? Let me get one more bite, and then in transition, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me move quickly. So, this is my notebook for my... It has a lot of stuff in it, but I also take my psychology notes in it. So, let me just... The one thing... One of the last lectures was about love. Now, even starting the lecture, I was just like, what in the world is this going to actually be about? Like, what is he going to be talking about for psychology about love? I mean, there's a lot that goes into it, but I think the way that it was simplified into this like love triangle, because there are three main points in the way that we perceive love with each other, like in human interaction. And so basically the corners of the love triangle are intimacy, passion, and what is that last one? Commitment. So the way it was broken down during the course, it actually made a lot of sense, because you can be passionate with no intimacy or willingness to be committed. That's kind of just like infatuations, like mostly just a sexual physical love. Like you're just like, you're really beautiful, what I'm feeling right now, I want to share it with you, let's do this and stuff. And that doesn't really require anything else. Intimacy, that's a whole different category from passion. You can be passionate with somebody, but when you have an intimate relationship, it's based on something much deeper. It's a much deeper understanding between you and that other person. And so we seek that out, and it'll probably come up as like friends and stuff like that. Like you usually have a really intimate relationship with really close friends. Like they'll usually know a lot about you and stuff. And commitment, I mean, that's kind of just as it sounds, but I mean, that's just like the willingness to be in a relationship for the value of whatever you're getting out of it and stuff like that. So the commitment one, surprisingly, that one was labeled as an empty love. And it kind of makes sense. Like when people stay in a relationship because not because they actually love and respect that person, which also respect is a very key element to any relationship at all. Everything else will fall away if you don't have any respect for them. So like the the commitment section, like you can really be in a relationship that you don't get, like you don't really care about, and just for whatever other benefits comes from it. Like people will stay in a cheating relationship, like these famous people, they'll really be in a relationship that has no value besides the fact that it makes them money. Like that's a real thing. And so that would be the commitment. Like me being in this relationship gets me money, so I'm going to stay here, but I don't give a fuck about that person. Like that'll be really a situation that people find themselves in. However, I don't. That was the example that came to mind, but yeah, that's pretty much what it's saying, and it goes into greater detail, like the combination of passion and intimacy and commitment. All three of them together is what produces what's called consummate love, which is supposed to be the ideal love that you're supposed to experience with another person. And so it would be able to include all of these things. All of these things together is what would make the strongest connection. And then each individual, I mean, they all have their values, but the combination of all of them together is what made it super powerful. So I thought that was such an interesting thing. And just because I finished my psychology class today, like, just wanted to share what I thought was the most interesting, which ended up being one of the last. It wasn't the most interesting. There was a lot of interesting stuff in the class, but that one really stuck out to me because I started off the most confused. Like love. People try to define love all the time, religion and whatever. Like we look for ways to define it, and then I was just so confused. How are we going to use psychology to define what love is to people? And I thought it actually did a really good job. Um, if you are curious about that, I could please comment below. I'll do a video trying to go into that with a little bit more detail and a little more research and stuff. But yeah, I thought that was really, really interesting the way that they described it. And I love the triangle diagram because it's way easy to remember too. Which is really interesting. I'm recording this just like a day or two after, I think it's just a day after my my peel off mask. Look at me eating bad foods just to ruin my skin after I went and did that mask. It's okay. It's okay. Mm-mm. They really did it with that burger. Mm. I'm not gonna be able to finish all those fries. But that burger though, yes. Yeah, this is gonna be a fast one because I really can't leave this burger alone until it's gone. Wow. What else should I talk about? Mm, I did a little bit of painting this morning. Mm, it was fun. Those were my first canvas paintings for this year, for 2021. And it felt so good to do it. Honestly, I actually sat in there like with them listening to music while they're drying and stuff. I was in there for a solid like 2 hours after I'd finished, and I was just in the environment, in the zone and stuff. And I wasn't doing anything else. I was just sitting there with my incense burning, and I was like, yeah, the creative energy is real. It was really nice. I think it's really important to take time to relax and stuff. Even when you're in the middle of creating, like you got to make sure that your mind is in it and stuff. And I think I did a pretty good job because that was really relaxing. I actually didn't get up until I realized I was hungry. And that's why I'm filming this video. And that's the end of that burger. They shouldn't have made it so good if they wanted me to savor it and take my time. But honestly, I feel like I'm going to be tasting that in my dreams. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, that milkshake is thick. It is thick. Ugh. It's so annoying when people want to be loud for no reason. I mean, attention. That's the reason. Every time when they're just loud, there are other ways to get attention besides just being loud. Being the most heard does not mean that you have the most to say. It just means that you're loud. Oh, um, the first episode of an anime. This anime is kind of crazy. It's called The Promised Neverland. So I'm just gonna give a quick synopsis of the story. It's pretty dark, not gonna lie. Basically, the world has been overrun by demons. And so now, since the demons are the dominant species on the planet, humans are raised on farms, and the demons, like, they like raise them like cattle and stuff, and they eat their brains when they come to a certain age. Now, the darkest part about it is that these farms are all children. And not only that, but like they're raised to believe that they're just living in an orphanage. And there's one adult that they call mom who like takes care of them until they come of age to be served to the demons. Now, like I said, it's a very dark show, and it's pretty much about how the kids are extremely intelligent. That's what makes them so valuable as well. And that's why they have to wait until a certain age. They're extremely, extremely smart. So there's only like one season out that's completed, and they just released the first episode of the second season. Now, the first season was all about them trying to escape. And I mean, oh no, I don't want to ruin it. Okay, well, I kind of ruined it with my response. They escaped. They managed to escape by the end. Some of the, yeah, it kind of, sort of. It's a difficult situation to explain, but they low key managed to escape by the end of this first season. But already, like, they leave it so open ended how the experience after the escape was going to be. Like, you really don't know what the kids are going to go through by the end of season 1, even though they're free of the farm. You don't know what's outside of the farm. And so that very first episode of this season, for any of you guys who follow the show, I mean, oh my gosh, like, you can already tell there's gonna be some gore. There has to be gore. Like when there are demons chasing you through a forest and all that stuff, and like they eat kids' brains normally. Like, there's no way that this isn't about to be some crazy stuff going on. Like, there's this demon with like this really long sword, and it like decapitated this like huge ass monster demon. I don't really know what's going on. I'm not gonna lie, I stay confused watching that show, but it's so entertaining, so I have to. I ordered way too much fries. You should check it out though. Hulu has a pretty good selection of anime, and that's it. Well, that burger really kind of filled me up, and I just wanted to share how delicious that food was. I knew it was gonna be delicious, so this is a pretty short mukbang, but I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Comment below what you would like to see me doing on this channel, please. I am mostly like into doing like research and trying stuff out and things like that, and of course food. So you want to see me cook something, sing something, just let me know. But yeah, I hope to see you again. All right, bye.